Welcome to the Vulnerability Hour. I am your host, Michael Big Sparky Roulhac. I'm not sure what this is going to be. I'm going to try and record one of these every week. Keep it within 20 minutes. It's me being more vulnerable. I'm like top 5 most macho man on the planet, honestly. Got my Swedish shirt on. There's certain things all week I've wanted to talk about, but I have no one to talk to. So, why not put it on the internet for strangers to watch it and judge me? The first thing I wanted to talk about, going out. I have been going out entirely too much. Just entirely too much. And I've talked to my friends about it. I think that I'm going to chill on running the streets of Baltimore until the summertime. Anything before that will be like a special occasion. It's entirely too expensive. What else? I went on a date last Friday with a nice young woman. She's very sweet, very pretty. This is my first date in a while, and I was nervous. My only advice to myself in the future: pick a cheaper restaurant. Spend entirely too much money. And this is not a all men should pay thing. This is not a y'all should split the check type thing. My rule of thumb is if I ask a nice young lady on a date, I will pay. If she says yes, because thank you for coming. If a nice young woman approaches me and says, hey, you want to go on a date? I also will pay. I won't tell her then and there. When we get there and once it's done, whether it's good or bad, I will pay, because thank you again for asking me out on a date. I don't know. Dating is weird, man. It just is. Like, I'm 33. I will be 34 in July this year. And, I was married all my entire 20s. So, like, being out here now, I never had to approach a woman like a stranger and use my charm and wit to get to know her. I never had to do that until now. So it's all new territory. And believe it or not, I enjoy it. It is very fun. But it is very disappointing as well. It's like golf. Like, golf is such an addictive sport, because the dopamine you get from hitting the ball good one good time can have you playing for the rest of your life. And the game is so difficult to play that it can completely crush your spirit. Dating is like golf. Okay. I wanted to talk about the Ravens hiring a new head coach, Jesse Minter. I am extremely excited. And I feel like you get two things from him being hired. You get the John Harbaugh coaching style. He's not some in-your-face, cuss you out, embarrass you type of coach, but he is firm. And you get a specialty. He specializes in defense. So it's like the Ravens went out and was like, okay, John Harbaugh was so good for us. Let's find a guy that is just like him that can call plays. That is it. Another thing I wanted to talk about is my literal speaking voice. I normally have a higher register, I think. Like right now, I'm speaking from my diaphragm, speaking from here. But normally, I'm up here. Normally, my voice is real light, I think, up here in my throat. And people, let me go back to my diaphragm. People are starting to notice and tell me that my voice is deep. I wish I had like this deep, Barry White, yeah, baby, I'm going to do this to I'm going to do all these things to your body. I wish I had that type of voice, but I don't. I know that was dumb, but it's just got to come out somehow. What What else was on my mind? The Oscars got released Thursday, the nominees, and Sinner is nominated for 16 movies. 16. The movie Sinners is nominated for 16 Oscars, and it broke a record. It's the most nominated movie in history. I said that to say this. I don't think it's going to win any of the major categories. It might win one or two for like costume design or production design, or cinematography is a big one. But I don't think it's going to win Best Picture. I don't think Michael B. Jordan is going to win Best Actor. Not because I don't think the movie is it was amazing, truly amazing. I love the movie. I thought the movie was great. And I want them to win every category, but racism exists. And I don't think there's ever been a movie that has won about black people. So I'm not expecting that, like, at all. And on that topic, Timothée Chalamet is something that comes to mind. I think we're seeing too much of this young man, truly. He has been in everything, and I mean everything. Whoever his agent is amazing. But then again, it's Hollywood, you know. He's breaking the mold. Short white guys are in Hollywood, you know. You have to be like rodent handsome. Like, he looks like a mouse with a nice smile. I mean that in the best way possible. What else? And I just feel like we're seeing too much of him, and there's going to come a time where he is going to make a mistake and he's going to fall off that platform that he's on, and it's going to be bad. And I don't want that for him. I think he's a nice guy. Another white man that came up in my brain this week was Josh Allen. And I hate the Bills, obviously. But this is a two-parter. We'll just combine the Bills and Josh Allen together because they're synonymous with each other. There was a time where the Bills were being celebrated as the most wholesome fan base in the NFL. And, you know, I did not sip that Kool-Aid at all. There is no wholesome fan base in the NFL. Everyone that watches football is a degenerate. Everyone. I don't care how nice that person is, how mild-mannered it is. They like seeing men hit each other as hard as they can with protective gear on that doesn't protect them. You're a degenerate. And I mean it in a good way. You know, I love football. I'm a piece of garbage. And now the Bills fans are whining and complaining because they lost that playoff game to the Broncos, and ownership is even blaming Sean McDermott and Keon Coleman. And, you know, this might be a three-parter. The country is so divided that, like, now it's starting to come off as like the Bills are like MAGA. And that's just weird to me. It's upstate New York. I mean, I don't know. They're just collapsing as a franchise, I guess what I'm trying to say. Now we can parlay that into Josh Allen, because I tried to make that correlation between MAGA and the Bills and it didn't really work in my head. Josh Allen is unique because I would like to navigate I would like to do like an investigation of becoming a white savior unintentionally. And what I mean is, Josh Allen is the great white hope of America. He is extremely marketable, and he plays for a good team. You know, Joe Burrow is just as marketable as Josh, but Joe has shown in the past that he will call out BS, and Joe plays for a bad team. Now, if Joe played for the Rams, or if he played for the Patriots, it'd be a little bit different. And you can even see it in Drake May. They're trying to craft Drake May into the new white hope, because If the Bills can't do it, then the Patriots will have to be that. But anyway, I wonder how Josh feels about becoming the great white hope of America. Does it bother him? Like, I look at Josh Allen, I think I see a guy. I don't think that he's racist. You know what I mean? If he is, he hides it very well, and he's very smart. He's not like Nick and Joey Bosa, who obviously, had their political views. But I'm just curious, does it bother Josh that like the sports media glaze him for being like the greatest quarterback ever of our generation with nothing to show for it? As an athlete, as a professional athlete that is extremely competitive, how does that make you feel? Knowing that your contemporaries have accomplished more. Lamar Jackson has one more MVP than you. Patrick Mahomes has, what does Mahomes have? 3 MVPs. He's got 3 Super Bowls and 2 MVPs. And those are your 2 biggest adversaries in the sport. But the sports media is like, you're better than them. How? As a competitive athlete, are you okay with that narrative? And in some cases, the best response is no response. But I'm sure like the Bills PR team are pulling aside, like, you can't talk about this ever because there's an agenda and we need to stick to it. I don't know. That was a long one, and it's a far reach, but this is the vulnerability hour. Okay. Another thing that was on my mind this week was Desmond and Kitty. I do not know them personally, and I'm literally just finding out about them because of the Shade Room on Instagram. And the only thing that we have in common is all 3 of us have the same religious faith. And a lot of JWs are like eating this up. And I saw old boy got his own place and he's making content again, and he's putting out this content like he's good, like he's okay. And I'm sure he is. When you're going through a divorce, money is something that is an absolute necessity. And the fear of not having enough money, especially when you're about to be single, can be overwhelming. And then I see like him making videos of him cooking in the kitchen, and it looks good, but it just comes off as performative to me. A lot of people that go through really bad breakups like to, in a short amount of time, especially public ones where people know you two were together and now that you're not, they like to perform and make it seem like they're okay. And they may be, but breakup and a divorce are really difficult. They just are. And your boy Desmond making the videos now, he's at 1.9 million followers on Instagram. That's how he makes his money, I believe. Like, you have to make that money. You have to. And when you're going through a breakup that bad, it's like your world is falling apart. You're at rock bottom. And one thing I've learned is that sometimes when you're at rock bottom, you still gotta get up and go to work. And that's why I said the videos just seem performative to me, because not only is it giving this illusion that he is truly okay, you're about to lose your wife and your family's about to fall apart. I don't know any man that would handle that as well as he is so quickly, but he's got to go to work. He's got to make this content, and that just sucks. I feel bad for him. It may not be performing. He may be okay. He may be. I mean, you cheat on your wife, and now I think they got kids. I really don't know. You cheat on your wife, about to lose your old lady for sure. If y'all got children, now it's gonna be nasty because y'all got money, and there's gonna be a custody battle, and they might give her more custody. It's just a mess. And I just think it's disingenuous to be on the internet pretending like you're okay when you're not. Because again, a lot of people go through breakups and perform for social media and act like they're healed and that they moved on when they haven't. And that illusion of being healed, that illusion of moving on, doesn't do anything for you personally. It doesn't help you heal and move on, is my point. And now is a golden opportunity for somebody to be honest, but he won't be. Nobody is. And that's it. That's the Mike Roulhac Vulnerability Hour. I am going to post this to YouTube because I don't want anybody to see it. I can't put it on Instagram. I can't put it on TikTok. Too many people that know me and love me are on there, and I just don't want them to see this. I just don't want them to see it. And I'd be surprised if this video gets like 10 views. And that's cool. Like, I'm gonna try and do this weekly. It'll be probably in weird places. I don't know, dude. I've been inspired by James Robert Donald McCann. James Donald Forbes McCann. That's his name. One of my new favorite comedians. Very funny. Very funny. And he has his James Donald Ford McCann Catamaran Plan podcast, and he just shoots it anywhere. And I respect that, the drive. And he just talks about things that came up during his week. So today is Saturday. Maybe next Saturday I'll do this again. You know, we're at the 17-minute mark, so we're good. I said I would keep it below 20 minutes. And yeah, you know, I've been thinking about getting a cat, but then I'm like, I don't want my apartment to smell like cats. I'm gonna move in September. You know, I don't know. Good night.